Actalis Enterprise RA is a platform designed to enable enterprise customers to manage SSL and other certificates. For issuing certificates, the customer operates within a credit limit, which they can see updated in real time on the home page. The interface can be customized with a personal logo. The application supports the concept of company groups, which means that structured, complex organizations can manage certificates for all the companies in the group. Let's take a closer look at the operations menu. In the domains menu, you'll find a list of the domains associated with the customer and their validation status. Domains that have been successfully validated are highlighted in green. SSL certificates can be requested for these. Domains highlighted in yellow are those for which validation is pending, and those highlighted in red have failed the validation process. The table view also shows the validation and expiry date for each domain. The operator can perform some important actions on the domains listed, including view details of the domain, change the validation method, delete, remove from the list. If the customer needs an SSL certificate for an unvalidated domain, they can request validation from the Domains menu. By clicking on Authorize, the operator can start the validation process for a given domain on behalf of their company by selecting the preferred validation method. Here we are going to choose the Website Change method. Once the validation request has been submitted, it is then up to the customer company to demonstrate control of the domain with the chosen method. In the meantime, the domain is listed and highlighted in yellow, i.e. pending validation. When using the Website Change method, you need to get the confirmation value to be published on the site directly from the control panel. The Actalis S.p.A. automatically queries the website and checks that this has been published correctly. The domain status will change to validated and it will be highlighted in green. At this point, the operator can request SSL certificates for this domain. From the Certificates menu, you can request authorization to issue and then actually issue the certificate. Let's look at how this operation works in practice. To get a new certificate, the first step involves choosing the type from a drop-down menu. Once you have chosen the certificate type, the actual authorization process begins, involving 4 steps. In the first tab, you can select the recipient organization for the certificate. If the operator is enabled for an entire group of companies, you will be able to select any subsidiary. In the Certificate tab, you will be asked for the details required for the specific certificate you want to issue. In particular, you must specify a domain to be included in the certificate here. If this is a multi-domain certificate, you can specify multiple domains. All domains to be included in the certificate must have been validated. Remember what we have already said about the Domains menu. You must then specify the technical contact, i.e. the person who will receive the certificate issued by email, in addition to notifications about status changes, such as expiry and revocation. If this user has already been used before, their personal details will not need to be re-entered. Lastly, a summary screen shows the following: the organization to which the certificate is attributable, the technical contact and related contacts to whom notifications will be sent, details of the certificate being issued, such as type, duration and price. At this point, any errors can be corrected by going back to the previous screens. Otherwise, proceed using either of the following steps. Only authorize the certificate to be issued, and it will be issued later. Authorize and issue the certificate immediately. For the second option, the CSR needs to be available. Clicking on Authorize and Issue will take you to a page where the CSR, Certificate Signing Request, will be requested. This is the file that contains the public key for the website to be certified. The certificate is issued in real time, made available for download, and sent by mail to the technical contact. This means you can get all the SSL certificates you need very quickly and independently. Apart from the time it takes the company to prove to the CA that they control a domain, the SSL certificates are always issued in real time. On the Certificates list page, you can view the full list of certificates that have been issued or just authorized, as well as their details. The list can be downloaded as a table in XML format, which can be useful, especially for customers who have many certificates to manage. Certificates can be reissued and renewed directly from this interface. When the certificate is about to expire, a button appears that you can click to renew it. If the private key corresponding to the certificate is lost, it can be reissued without changing the expiry date. There are features to manage users, the technical contacts who receive the certificates via email, and notifications related to the life cycle of the certificate, in addition to reporting and utility functions, such as decrypting the certificate or CSR and generating the CSR. Actalis experts are on hand to provide more in-depth information about Enterprise RA or to organize a personalized demo session.